here we go.
We've got Luminosity.
Here we go.
GENG in our last
Let's close this prediction.
Swiss, let's get into it.
Round 5 matchup. GENG is favored 77 to 23%.
So, who would have thought, though? Who would have thought that GENG Luminosity would be
last match of the day? For those that don't know, both these teams have struggled today. Both these teams have struggled today, and that's why you see, if you look at your top of your screen, they are tied 2-2 on the day. The way Swiss works, win 3 before you lose 3. This is a very important series, guys. If you don't make top 8, you pretty much can kiss it your, goodbye to the major. Now, I guess it's a little bit different because GENG probably can still make it, right? They'll probably win one of the regionals. But, man, LG, I feel like you kind of got to find a way to win this series. People in chat have been saying they've had a rough day. We haven't really been able to watch them today, but GENG, on the other hand, they've lost to, chat, who did GENG lose to? They lost to Snowman, and then they just lost to OG. Yeah. So, very interesting day. Also, for those that don't know, GENG did bring in a different coach, as in Chrome. I know he is, like, kind of taken over from what it seems like. They announced Chrome yesterday. So, a bit interesting, man. I wonder if they've been changing the way they want to play or what. I don't know if it's more the players are playing bad, if they're changing their play style, right?
LG just closed that out. There's a little backflip there from Chronic.
A coach can't really make you play completely different to lose series that you haven't lost. So I'm kind of curious what's going on.
Out of his own half, but demos keep him home. And finally, Luminosity get out of their own side, but as quickly as it starts, they're back out, and you can see Chronic and the LG.
I don't know if I see LG winning this.
Sign, because if that's the play, if that's the plan against LG,
I don't know, man.
I worry about that.
Like, I feel like this matchup, like that's like you're getting GENG in round 5.
I'm like the cat.
Like, that's just not a good matchup for any team.
Looking over the snowbank. What's Chronic doing in the net? There's like no.
Nah, guys, I'm not gonna mute the casters, man. I'm not gonna do that shit. I don't have a problem with these casters at all.
Now collide against Reddles and LG.
People just, people just try to find any reason to complain. We're good, man. We're chilling. We're chilling.
Maturing and looking for more consistency.
What did Reddles tweet?
This was gonna be the day, and to be in a 2-2
More people voted for Luminosity to win the prediction.
They didn't. They're the round 5 kings, but we'll see if they'll be jesters after this.
It's 1 million to 3.3 for GENG.
The kings of game 5, but you know who else is the king of scoring? It's Chronic. He's got one of his own.
Chronic finds goal number 1. Gets it around 1. Somebody got demoed. Gets it around 1 and gets a free read. Oh, you're saying voters, not. Okay, I see what you're saying, Jimmy.
There's more than enough time to tie things up here.
So he's saying, chat, more points were put on to them. Okay, they tie it back up off a kickoff goal. First killer gets demoed. Chronic, the ball gets pushed to the side. Reynolds pushes it through, gets a nice heads-up demo. Opens up a free goal.
Also, shout out to him. I think they said that he got his 2000th career demo. First person to do that in RLCS history, trying to make it 2001, probably like 20 at this point though.
Okay.
But huge shout out to you. Tied game here.
I don't know about this cheese car, dog.
As well. Demo 1-1. Cheese tried to demo this one and let it roll, but it wasn't quite fast enough for that.
Yeah, Reynolds is very heads up when it comes to Rocket League and like where open space is on the field. Wow, that went in.
Can't get the save, and GENG go up by 1.
First killer gets a weird. Oh my gosh, yo, that was kind of crazy. He doubled off the wall and then instantly jumped out, passed it out, and then went for bumps. That was kind of a good play. Jack gets a nice little dunk and it finds its way in though.
They're walking this in, but they were watching the front, but not the back. And LG will have to watch their backs when they're getting demoed like
man.
GENG.
If LG don't, oh man, this is going to be interesting, man, because now their brackets are going to be tougher from here on out.
Just couldn't get a handle on it.
This was really interesting. So you see the ball go forward, and it's first killer who doubles. Magic's tiny touch on it allowed Chronic enough time to see that this ball was going to go open enough that he could shoot wherever he pleased in that net. He did exactly that, and GENG go up by 2.
Oof, this is becoming a more dangerous lead as the seconds go by. 90 seconds. It's Chronic up in the air. Oh,
pay out? We're not paying out.
Magic Bear, and the
Okay, we might have to pay out. We might have to pay out.
Back to him with love.
There is a huge
I don't know,
momentum
man.
coming in from
Chat, who did
GENG. I
LG
get
lose
a
to
little
today? Let me
worried
look.
about Cheese right now. I think this is
Who-
the
who
second
have
time
they
I've
been
seen
losing
him be
to?
the person that gets caught off as third man. It kind of just, it almost feels a little overwhelming for him at times, but again,
me look.
you-
LG
you
today
got
has
enough
lost
time
to...
that you could try and
Oh my
respond a
God.
little bit to this unless the lead continues to get
They started
extended
out on the
here,
day
but
losing
GENG is not gonna
3-0
let all the pressure. They
to a
don't care
bump
if they're
to
up by
Daunt,
2, 3, or 4
Justice, and
goals.
Taroko.
They'll keep going.
That's what you need.
And then they
to
bounced
keep
back
trying.
with a dub over
As Chronic
TSM.
drops the soft
Then they
magic
lost
and makes
1-3
the save, and
to
follow up.
OG,
His
and then
first
they
killer
just
was
beat Moist,
looming
and now they are here.
and hunting for his chance, and it still is possible with GENG having Abjack have time and space. And
Maybe they find their footing right here, man.
That is where the veterans of LG need to step up. Maybe this game is already over, but you need to encourage Cheese, and maybe...
Yeah, I don't know, man. 2
nobody
goals,
is
36
gonna have
seconds. We'll
himself
see.
up after that.
No, Cheese definitely has solo play capabilities like no other. He's kind of like almost a baby first killer if you were going to be doing like head-to-head comparisons. But I think a big crucial play, a moment in that play was Reddles going up for the bump on that one, trying to open up some space to alleviate the amount of pressure it takes for Cheese to be able to have plays like that.
I said maybe it looked over, but it's not impossible. This next play could be big, and Reddles waits back. Cheese holds the midfield, Jack off the ceiling, bumps Reddles off the ball, but Cheese...
All right, man. GENG looking like they're going to win this series and go up 1-0.
Won't allow this to
Goo Goo
slip
Gaga
on by.
Mommy.
They will not
Mike, you
choke.
cannot type that
First
in here,
killer
bro.
now
You
can
people
just send
know who
this
you
back
are.
with a
Like, you
double
can't
just
casually
to
just go
add
into
salt
chats
to the
typing that.
wound.
You look like a
I
sick
think now
fuck.
it's clear that GENG
You look like a
taking
sick
one.
animal.
Unfortunately,
Hey,
no
Batchy,
one
thank you
from
for the
LG
5-month sub.
went
Epic Pubs, thank you for the
backward in
19 months, bro. I
preparation
appreciate
for
it, man.
first killer, and usually what
Just
happens
did.
is
I
if
see
the
that,
first
but I'm
killer has
telling
a lot of
you,
space,
I
he's
am a sick
probably gonna
fuck.
go for something
Okay.
off the backboard
All
there.
right,
That's
man, do your thing.
exactly what he did. Back
Do your
off the
thing, Mike.
kickoff, 4 seconds left to
Go
go.
crazy.
Maybe another one for the road home and just kind of putting your foot down. But GENG says they're cool with 5 for now. GENG, they take game number 1.
Been a fan,
Wow.
been an
And
LG fan this
combating
whole
match
time since they
following that
existed, in my
fire
opinion. They
that
need, to
almost
let
reversed
Kev
left
and
with in the previous series.
Craig.
But
Yeah, I'm not
are
sure,
able
man.
to shake off that game 5 and look forward because GENG knows
It's
they
just
can
one
beat,
game.
and
We'll
they've
see how they
even
bounce
been
back
the
in game
top
2.
dog of this region being G2. So teams like Luminosity, OG, GENG definitely respect, but now just needing all these extra goals just to make sure that LG, and I think Luminosity have so many wonderful opportunities because of that. It's all about execution, and it's all up to Magic Bear and Cheese to deliver those big goals.
Remember, guys, loser of this
But
series
a
does
big
not
person
make
on the
top
field, too,
8.
is First Killer,
And it
who
does
is
change
just
your
on
season around
fire.
bad,
Like you
like,
said, everyone from
very
GENG is having
differently.
a great performance, but especially
Also, for
First
those that
Killer,
don't
how do
know,
you shut a
Split
guy like
2
that
is
down?
more
Well,
points than
you're trying to
Split
figure that
1.
out right now.
So
Yeah,
let's
that's
say,
the
do you
question
guys want me to
that
explain to you
everyone
why
else
this
is
is
asking
bad
each
for
other. They're like,
LG if
how
they
do
don't
we
make
slow
top
this
8,
kid
like
down?
very
And
bad?
I think Boost Starvation is
Let me
probably
explain
a
to you
really
guys
good
real quick.
opportunity because he tends to take things up into the air a lot, but
So
so
the
does
reason
Chronic.
it is bad
Great
is
read
because
off the
there's
backboard there
more
from
points in
Magic
split
Bear,
number
also able to
2.
get that corner
So
boost
a
and try
team
and
like
carry this one
M80 who
with
barely
Cheese.
missed out on the major, and a team like LG who barely squeezed in. If the same thing happens reverse, M80 will get their world spot. And LG won't be done for the season. That's why it is very bad to be in not making top 8 off the
that
rip.
will avalanche into this net. Does Cheese gets the hand up, pops it out in time. But GENG
That's why it's
adding
very
pressure.
scary, because there's
Reynolds
more
just still
points
trying
because
to
they
keep
value
this
the
to the
second
side.
split higher
Jack against
than the
Magic
first.
Bear, and looks like
Hey
LG
Joe,
still
thank you
have
for the
to put
8-month
up more
sub.
saves.
McLaren, thank you for the
Stepping up
3-month sub.
the
How's your day
shot.
going? It's going good, man. We've been live about
Who
6
can escort this
6
out?
hours,
Cheese
13
doing
minutes.
his best, but his second man
Oh,
gets taken
man.
out, and Chronic is hitting a double off your backboard. What is going on? GENG will not let go.
How many demos did I miss? Or, okay, it was a demo on third and then a bump
Damn.
on Cheese, and the defense was just gone after that. Luminosity had no
What time are the
way to
top 8
defend.
matches tomorrow?
Had
The
all the
first
space in the world off
matchup
that
starts
shot
at
there,
1
and
Eastern.
GENG getting
So I'm going to go
early
live probably
game
around
lead,
like
which
10:45
is a little bit
a.m.
dangerous
Eastern.
'cause
We'll go live before, we'll watch Rocket League videos, you know, we'll talk to you guys, shoot the shit, and then the pre-show comes on at 12:30. So we'll watch the pre-show 12:30 Eastern. And then the matches are at 1. And each match is played individually. So we get to watch each series instead of like being locked into something. So tomorrow we're watching everything because they're all in the mainstream. Same with Sunday. And then EU will be doing the same as well. And then next weekend we have walls with Turbo and Squishy. That'll be fun, bro.
This was a pass over to Rettles.
That'll be fun, man.
Didn't quite go for the bump on that one. Instead,
I'm excited to play with Squishy, man.
He's gonna try and slow things
I've never
down.
really talked to him
This
much.
one's up in the sky with Appjack. Appjack down, right into the hands of Cheese. A little bit of an awkward flick there, and also.
Are you gonna do the quick chat tonight? No, I think what we plan on doing is it tomorrow and Sunday. Like for the top 8 days. Because we just did one yesterday and so on.
And thankfully for LG, they break that up.
Yeah, Rizzo can't play, guys.
Magic Bear will go up high for this. Rettles off.
That's a good team play.
Oh
man, he
First
dunked
killer
him.
even pre-jumping in the net, but the shot doesn't even come through.
Magic Bear's
And
fucked.
Chronic will not even slow down attempts off the back.
Guys, I didn't kick Rizzo. Rizzo is trolling when he says that.
Slowing down the rebounds, like you said.
Rizzo is going to a baseball game, a college baseball game, and that's why he cannot play. Nobody kicked him.
Jack completely out of the way, but Cheese not quite able to just immediately send this one back. It feels like everyone's just a little slow to transition off of each other, but this is one of the better plays that we've seen off of it. Rettles from the ceiling, Chronic around him, almost seemingly easy.
He lied about that so he could play more Balatro? Ah.
Yeah, scoring against Gen G is not easy. I feel like they give up so little space, so little goals.
Dude, Cheese has got to take this fucking car off.
You have to go X Games mode against Gen G. There's just no other way to say it. But Chronic, even in the
I'm more
last
so
game,
curious how LG bounces back if they do lose this series.
But it's like Gen G needing him to play
because they're gonna need a grand final in a top 4 or 2
it's not really on their shoulders to come up with a
in the next 2 events.
Yeah, right now it's
they're gonna need a very good bounce back.
Catch up against Gen G and playing catch up to a 1-goal
Same way as OG did. OG did bounce back after going 0-3, so LG's not in that bad of a spot. But you know,
been stuck there for just
very competitive nowadays.
And a half or so, and they haven't quite been able to find any sort of an opportunity. Instead, they're just taking turns going back, defending these Gen G.
What's wrong with Cheese's Finnick? I just don't think it looks good.
Getting stuck in their own.
I mean, the
half.
colors and the
Another
wheels
one.
are just
Popped up
ugly.
into the sky, one side over to the other. Finally,
Is Dig out?
breakaway.
Dig's kind of
Pass
fucked,
over to
yeah.
Rettles, immediately taken back by First.
Dig are rumored to be putting Evo to the bench. And wow.
Never mind.
Yeah, I mean, they don't even look like they're in sync right now, LG.
Everybody thought I was gonna be
Cheese
the
get to
curse.
hit
Who
above
would
him.
you?
Reynolds just insta-chows, probably thinking Magic Bear's behind him. Magic Bear doesn't even have boost yet. He just got the corner boost and it's just a free net.
27 seconds. I got the coat for y'all.
LG are gonna need to turn this around, man. If you are an LG fan, you need them to turn this around.
The follow-up, it's too high, too wide. Most you can do is try again here. Pass over to Cheese.
Wow.
Can't. Again, these are just too wide of shots for LG. They're having opportunities, which is better than you can say.
All right, so they're gonna win this game.
But unfortunately, now accuracy is coming into the play, and that's kind of what's been the big hindrance in this game number 2.
They go down 2-0. LG, man. Do or die, literally right here. You are playing a very tough team, but man, gotta dig deep. Gen G right now look a little bit comfortable.
They went down 0-3 to Nether Canada. Those guys.
Dude, based off what we've seen so far, I'm surprised Gen G are even in this position. They don't even look that bad.
It has been kind
like,
of,
I know they're in round 5, but
on and off for this squad. It's now a question of you've got your backs against the absolute back of the wall here. There's no more room left between you and the end. Can you find a way to slow down and surpass?
Oh man, he even gets their boost.
I'm seeing Rettles be more active on that.
Reverse sweep incoming. We'll see, man.
The ball that does the hard job of how do you get
It's
position
LG
into
looking
the
bad.
overtime against
Gen G look
Gen
normal.
one of
Well,
the
I mean, Gen
best
G have
defenses in the
they've lost
region.
2 series back to
So I've
back,
seen
bro.
Reynolds be more
They
active and
lost
not
to
just be the setup
OG.
guy, not just be the
And then
physical
before
hope
that, they lost to Snowman.
The physical guy, then hope that Magic Bear and Cheese do the rest. So you're seeing the changes.
Oh, that's a great
live
play.
here for LG.
It's a good
As
block
Gen
though.
G,
Reynolds had the
well,
right
They're
idea.
just hoping to close out the series.
Yeah,
quick
they
and easy,
need
although,
they need
seeming
somebody
like
to
they're
step
playing
up.
hourly
Like
with
based
how they
off what
wanna
I've
go all
seen
the way
so
to
far,
round
we
five
haven't
for
seen a
this.
solo play out of
LG
Magic Bear or
definitely-
Cheese
they're
yet.
just playing the game
Reynolds
kind
is
of
the only
handed
one
at them,
solo
which is a
playing.
little bit
Great
slower,
shot. And they
but
need more of
Reynolds
this.
wants to do something
They need more of
different.
this, man.
Mech pack
Reynolds
coming in handy.
goes high,
He
goes to the
catches
ceiling,
it off
uses
the
his dodge
ceiling,
late,
takes
top
it
corner.
with the
It's a great
reset
shot.
and through, and
They need all of them.
Luminosity
They need all of them to be doing that. If you're gonna have a chance at beating G2 or Gen G in NA, you gotta do that. All 3 players gotta be making plays like that.
Luminosity are in, having to reverse sweep the number 2, arguably number 1 team. And
What happened?
Quickly that lead has dissipated.
Listen, if you're going
Reynolds
against
gets a
Gen
high
G, you
touch.
have to
First killer's just
anticipate
waiting
a
for him to hit it to
very
him.
quick
And then Chronic
response.
just
That was a great
baits the
pass
high
there.
shot, plays the
Somehow,
low 50
all
on
3
Cheese, gets it under all of
Luminosity
them.
players just could not situate
Damn.
themselves in a way that would have kept that ball
Damn,
out.
damn, damn.
But you know what? At the end of the day, they are still Gen G. Now it is Luminosity's turn to try and respond to said goal. First killer over 1, tries to carry this one all the way down. Cheese meets him in the corner and keeps this one out.
Difficult save to make, and LG are still not out of the woods. As Jack will at least get a piece on this ball. First killer will move forward. This comes out to Chronic, who was too far forward, but Jack will put it back into a position that first killer can work with. He's already ready on the side.
Guys, how's that
Jack,
NRG series looking?
Chronic to the right. Now fighting for possession has been difficult for Gen G as Reynolds.
Because they're playing
Reynolds
TSM right now,
through
1-1.
all of the
Okay,
defenses.
once this series
Reynolds
is over,
doing
guys, we'll tap
everything
into the
he
other
can
ones. This is
to
the
win
last
this
round of the
match
day.
for his team, and LG need to work together on this, and in the net too. Great save by Magic Bear.
Huge save
Oh,
from
no.
Magic Bear, but it's not going to end
Good
there.
block by
Cheese
Cheese.
up next with the save from Jack's shot, and here comes Chronic. One more player to keep.
Oh,
that
NRG's
rotation
playing Cloud9. My
going.
fault,
Magic
guys.
Bear
Thank you.
Seemingly keeping this one off.
I get
trying to
confused
slow
with all
things
these damn
down. Goes
matchups.
round 1. Can't get past Jack though, and Jack instead just gonna opt for the bump, the aggression, just pushing everybody off this ball. But a huge
Okay, LG find it. That's a big goal.
target from Cheese gives the answer to the goal that Luminosity needed.
Jack and
oh
first
so
killer.
badly.
It looks like
And
Jack was
that's
trying to
gonna
leave
be
it for
the
first,
one
but
that
first couldn't make
tilts the
contact.
scales, just launching this.
A demo
And
came
I
out, and then they got an open net.
am not surprised because I've been noticing Gen G playing very deep, very aggressive, thinking that they've just been commanding possession. Surely this won't go over their heads. And finally, it did. Last time it was a close call where Chronic got a piece of it there, center down the field, but LG thankful now going into the second
Hopefully
half
Gen
with a
G
small
get the
lead.
7th
Last
seed.
time they had one, I mean, Gen G
Yeah, guys,
was
I
super
don't want
quick. As
I
Jack
don't want Gen G and
not to
G2 to
touch
play
that
tomorrow.
LG.
Even though that
Still
would
trying to
be
not
a
have this
banger
centered out
last
as
series
they
of the
move
day,
forward.
I just would rather those
I
teams
mean,
be in
at
the
this
grand
point,
final
if
on
you're
Sunday.
Luminosity, every decision, every touch you make from this point forward has
You
to
know?
be completely methodical. And you
Oh,
can see
man.
it. They try their hardest.
They tie it
but
up.
At the end of the day, you can be smart with your touches.
They
you
tie
can
it
be
up.
Smart with where you're setting yourself up. But it takes one bump from a player to put all of that into the trash. And Gen G tie up the game
NRG
at
took the lead.
158.
Okay.
All of Gen G are enabling each other. You love to see the selflessness of it's not just Chronic waiting for a pass. He's stepping up. He's getting set up by Appjack or first killer who
Good
got a ton
lead.
of goals
Smart
himself. Who is a threat? Who is the person to shut down on Gen
Oh,
G?
man, they're reading
Who
it like a
knows
book.
anymore?
He's gonna leave it
Chronic
for his
will let
teammate,
this
one-on-one.
offense get away.
Reynolds
He
with a
drops
good
down. The
cut.
first killer has to see what Reynolds is up to, and Jack climbs up. And the disengagement.
What's
from
their
Gen G.
record right now?
It's
These
first two
teams
looks
are
for
in
bumps.
round 5,
Now
guys.
Chronic
It is do or die
from
right
the
now.
ceiling, Cheese and Reynolds up against the wall, and Gen G
Minute
just
20
keep
left,
trying to
everybody.
beat them out of the net, hoping for quality
LG
shots,
must win this
hoping
game to stay alive.
for that lead back in their
Down
favor.
2-0 right now in the series.
It's not been easy for Gen G.
No, it hasn't.
Hey, what up,
but
Duck?
What I feel could be making it a little bit easier than how it should be. Gen G continue time and time again.
Jack's gotta go
to
high.
steal the
Yeah, the whole
luminosity
net's
boost.
covered. Smart
and
play.
I feel like that has been something that has been slowing down the pace of play a lot for LG, which they are probably not big fans of because it is making that transition so much
Good
harder
read out
than
of
it
Reynolds.
should be for themselves. But right now, you've got less than a minute to go. You're tied game. GenG's still coming out with the threatening shots, but they're a little
LG's
bit slower
holding
to
on
convert,
right
which
now,
is a
man.
good thing if you're
Oh no,
LG,
this is
right?
bad.
You
Cheese
gotta-
has no
you gotta
boost,
slow
guys. This
things
might be
down a little
game.
bit, force GenG to play.
They get
your
out of
game.
it.
Yeah, that's a great point. That
LG can't seem to get on offense right now.
Not ideal for Luminosity. They finally got some to work with. Jack.
Uh-oh, this could be a good chance.
There right at the line
First
by
killer with a
Magic Bear,
great
less
last
than
man
30
challenge.
seconds. And Luminosity, they got space, they got boost to work with. But how do you crack through the GenG armor, whose defense looks impenetrable at times? For now, first killer tries to read what Cheese is up to. And Jack, who's already playing deep, just robs Magic Bear. Now the last couple of seconds, GenG knocking on the door of trying to close out the series, but Reynolds
He's got no
gets
boost.
away with it. He has a front man making the space.
Oh my gosh, that could have been bad. That could have been
was
bad.
terrifying. We see overtime match.
They're
point
lucky
for
that ball
GenG
didn't go
off the
anywhere
kickoff
closer to
as Cheese
first.
tried
That
to
would have
push
been a
through.
goal.
Reynolds sends this one
They
back.
demoed the last man,
Magic
had an
Bear
open
off
net.
the backboard. LG getting pushed slowly into their own half. First killer over to
That's
half.
game.
This one's in.
LG's
GenG
out.
sweep
GenG
LG
makes
out,
top
and
8,
see
where they will get a
Yeah, GenG are
what,
gonna
a
see
6, 7, or
tomorrow.
8 seed.
Luminosity
And
is in the
LG,
back of their eyes 'cause
they're gonna
they'll
need
be
a
sleeping
hell of a rest of the
tomorrow.
split if they want to
What
make the
the
major.
heck is
An
going
incredible
on in
rest of
North
the split.
America?
But
Luminosity,
man, that is
top four
unlucky to
North
get
America
GenG,
not
man.
making it
That is
into
unlucky.
playoffs is
All right, fellas.
insane to me. It
Let's
shows
go into.
that
I could be learning, you could be yearning to see what's behind these closed
Hey, I'm staying on Octane after that.